Hey everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of RoboCop Rogue City. This is your host, Callan Hale, picking up right where we left off. I'm recording this right after the last episode on Monday the 4th. I hope you all are having a good day. I'm still somewhat recovering over the flu. So there's going to be kind of a delay and backlog in episodes coming up, but we will get back to it here shortly. If you are enjoying this, please grab your favorite headphones, grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into the action, shall we? We are joining our buddy Alex Murphy as we head downtown. Oh, we have a few objectives here. We're not going to meet with the old man just yet. I don't think. Unless that is where we have to go. No, we can do domestic terrorism first. Great. I think are you okay, buddy? Oh. I have to do the main objective, and then I can do the secondary. Well, now we know that. That's good to know. Hope everyone is doing well today. Still got a bit of crud in me, but I'm not laid up like I was, where I was sleeping 16 hours a day pretty much.
The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just don't dump. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
No.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment. What's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't
What's
have
your
to
angle?
tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, Has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
I don't dwell on it.
Cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Two sides to everything.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I can do to put your mind at ease?
Ooh. Lewis or the whole force? I think I'm going to go with Lewis. Needs medical attention.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. But you can't argue with them.
I was tempted to go.
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop.
Not such a piece of junk after all.
I don't trust OCP.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that can get us back off the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not her.
I'm going to do the secondary objective. Complete that, then we'll go explore the city a little bit. Go talk to Pickle. See what he has to say. Stop feeding cats in the basement. They shit all over the place. Okay. To Dear Cat Helper.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the stairs.
Trap detected. Electronic components. Cardboard box filled with documents. I am pretty sure that oh, new PCB. Let's see. 3.2. That's a 4.3 though. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a juggling act to find which ones to use to not hit the negatives. Nope. No. Here? Nope. Oh. But increases damage dealt on no critical hit. But no critical hits. Might take that 20% hit. Armor piercing, weapon spread, reload speed, weapon damage is up though. Well, that puts my weapon damage at 52%. And that still leaves it at 52%. My armor piercing is down and my weapon spread is down. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna keep this the way it is right now. Better magazine capacity, better spread, better reload speed, better damage, better armor piercing. This week, storage bill, pick up cat food. Take the fishmonger statement. rental invoice. Storage unit, client, AD/9443/1, storage number 17, Detroit, Michigan. Lentwood Street, 4553, rental period 6 months. Total with tax, $210. Oh, nice. But doesn't I have the skill points?
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Illegally obtained evidence is invalid.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you were more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription, Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Bakery on the corner. I guess due process just kind of went out the window. Now just shocking off somebody's safe house like that. Bust their door open. I mean, I suppose it's dystopian Detroit, so
We should vote Kuzak. And those guys just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Man, it's RoboCop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer? Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
This is ours here! Find him! Go down, sucker!
Anymore? No. Okay. Was having a raft moment there. Do hope there are more of them. Exit storage area. Are those OCP goons? Yep, they're OCP goons.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
OCP material belongs to OCP. Samantha's stuff
I'm
belongs to
guessing
Samantha.
you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No, I trust you.
The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Ms. K. Ortiz, they're accusing you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you, but I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. Your actions will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak up on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. P. Okay, now we're going to go to Pickles, but before we question him, I think that will be the end of this episode once we reach Pickles. I'm not seeing any illegal activities that my scanners are picking up. I mean, that person jaywalked, but I'm not going to bust him for jaywalking.
It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore.
Well, let's talk to Pickles.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank, just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, and maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Okay.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Alright.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the
Come
subject.
up with something original.
I completely agree.
Film stop number 1, film stop number 2. Sometimes it feels like the horror community. Okay, that is where we are gonna wrap this episode, folks.
Remember, the title has something.
If you are enjoying this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Share with your friends on social media and let them know what we're doing on over here. We are looking to reach 200 subs by the end of the year for a giveaway. As always, I've been your host, Callan Hale. I want to thank everybody for joining me on this RoboCop Rogue City journey. And as always, please make sure to hydrate, medicate if you have to, eat some good food, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and don't let your dreams just be dreams. Make your dreams a reality. I believe in you, and I know others do as well. Well, until the next episode of RoboCop Rogue City, this is Callan Hale, signing off.